All right, guys. This is case 5. We'll do case 5 and case 6. I don't know if anybody's up. I'll bring up the chat in just a minute, but I'll do case 5 and case 6 for you guys. It'll probably take me 3 hours. Maybe a little less. It's a little over an hour a case, so. Boxes 1, box 4, box 7, box 9. No. 1, 4, 7, 10. Something like that anyway, right? We had some really good hits. What's up, Curtis? So let's see if we can keep that going. Fed the kids. They're playing video games. Don't just stand there. Buster Posey. All right. Nolan Ryan. What about Jose Ramirez? Rip cards. You got Dodger rip cards? I mean, it's kind of really parallels is what you're looking for anyway, you know? Yeah, it's just after 3 a.m. Papillon. I don't normally break this late anymore, but I used to break this late all the time. Perez and Cox. Mason Cox auto. That's the first one of those I've hit. So, let me see. Hey, what's up, man? It's hard for me to read the chat from Twitter, the Periscope. So I can't really read your your username real well, but you needed to relax. Well, I will be doing this probably for 3 more hours. You know? Yeah, I would too, as long as it's a card, you know, like 75. You know, a card to 75, I'd probably rip it. You know, but if you hit, I don't even know if there is one, but say a Sandy Koufax to 25, that one I might not rip, you know. But anyway, this goes to Scuba Tuba. This auto right here. It's a nice auto. So Scuba Tuba on the board. Nice hit. That's all right. You can watch from there. I can see your chat. I can read the chat. I just can't. It's so small on my screen. It's small on my screen. So, I mean, you're more than welcome to stay there in Periscope if it's easier for you. Oh yeah. You know, I haven't hit any of the cuts. That'd be pretty cool though. Cespedes. I'm breaking, this is case 5, and I'm breaking 6 right after that. Yeah, I think so too. Bloom. Brazilian Plume. I like those cards. I think those cards are cool. Cal Ripken. Boston Terrier. Yeah, I mean, they play that, but that's not what they're playing right now. They're playing Call of Duty. They were trying to buy a Friday the 13th game, We went to Walmart, but nobody would go back and unlock the games for him. All right, cool, man. It's much easier to see the chat here. Edgar Martinez. In order for me to see the chat from Periscope, it has to show up on the screen. You see, like on the YouTube screen where the chat shows. That's the only place I can see it. Eddie Matthews, Mini. So that's why it's hard for me. Hard for me to read it. Oh, look at that. Fernando Tatis, black border. It's a nice card. Definitely set that one aside. Oh, look at this. He's got another hit. It's the same guy, too. Look. He's got the relic and the auto. Scuba Tuba. Mason Cox hot box. Actually, I'm going to tweet it out just like that. Mason Cox hot box. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so Scuba Tuba is definitely on the board with the first two hits. Still got one more coming out of this box here. Yeah, the cock box. Jordan Hicks, no number. Took me forever to get one of those in the last case. Roy Halladay, A&G. Oh man, that sucks. Trevor Bauer. Salvador Perez mini. 1 a.m. on your night off. Great Dane. Framber Valdez. Pastrana. A&G. And there should be a hit in this pack right here because we've only hit 2. Yeah, there is. David Ortiz, Wheelbarrow Racing, and Ahmad Rosario for the Mets. Okay, box 1 is down. Yeah, it grows on you. I agree. And I like all the different stuff, there's so much potential in each box. That's what I like. Niagara Falls. Al Kaline. Joey Votto. First hit box 2. Clemente. Look at that, another auto. Corbin Burns. Right. Yeah, that's a good point. Billy Hamilton, black border. Mookie Betts. Kiermaier. Joey Votto. Right, yeah, I think you're right. You know, the top loaders kind of make it cool. And one touches and that kind of thing. I was just thinking the same thing. Tim Raines, Rock Raines. Chihuahua. I got 2 of those at home. That's cool. I always think of Saltalamacchia as a Brave in my head. Charlie Blackmon. Altuve. Look at that. Miguel Andujar. Back-to-back Yankee wood minis. That's crazy. No, the planes, it's a subset. It's a like there's a bunch of these and they actually go together. So there'll be, you know, there's going to be a card here and it's going to go together with that painting, and then there's a card on the other side and it'll go together. You'll see what I mean when I hit some more of them. So that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, kind of. They just the set runs together. Black border. Here, let me show you what I mean. I don't know if any of these 3 will go together, but you'll see what I mean at any rate. All right, I don't have any of them that go together yet, but they the pictures will the cards will actually form a super card, you know? Like that one's going to be one of the first ones. Yeah, Matt Mercer. Yeah, that's the Dungeon Master, right? Yeah. Sheffield. Chris Davis. Dawo Lugo. Roger Maris. So this one's probably the last one, you know? That'll be like the last card. I wonder if these two go together, because that would make sense. Nope, not quite. Crown of Thorns. Frank Robinson. Yeah, definitely. Tommy Seaver. And Scott Kingery for the Phillies. Yep. Derek Jeter. He's got autos in this too. Borzoi. Luke Voigt. And that is box 2. All right, so this is the last shot for Crew to get the $5,000 bonus. This is his last box for the Tom Fish auto. Javier Baez. I would wait a little bit because the first ones are going to go for the most money, you know. They might already be coming down on eBay though. You know, the first few, they're say first 5 or so, they're going to go for the most money. Then after that, the first 5 guys that wanted them the most, they've already got them, so then the price comes down. Harold Baines. Ryan Braun. Willie Adames, black border. Mullen. That's got to be the first one there. Vietnam, right? Yeah, Vietnam. Nah, I still have some Bowman. Not much. I don't have much left, but I still have some. Miguel Andujar. Mike Trout. It's my second Mike Trout. Yeah, we've done 202 cases. But that includes, you know, retail blaster cases. Not many, but a few. And it includes mega cases. I'm probably only at like 175, 180 of pure hobby or jumbo. Reed Foley. Blake Snell, A&G back. D. Gordon Stapler. Visla. Jim Palmer. Cody Bellinger. Schusterman. Jordan Schusterman. It's one of the blogging guys. So that's going to go to Crew. Well, Tom Fish, the owner of Blowout, he has an autograph in here. He's got 10 cards that are autographed, and he's got 200 minis that are not autographed. But if we hit one of the 10 autos, he's going to give the person who hit it $5,000. So right now, if we hit it, that would go to Crew. He has that spot. But in the next 3 boxes, it goes to Jackal. In the next 3 boxes, it goes to XLB. And then the last boxes go to M. John. The odds of hitting it are pretty slim. I mean, there's only 10 of them. But it's certainly possible. So it adds a little bit of excitement to the break. Sandy Koufax. Yeah, just for hitting it. He doesn't even want the card. You know, you get to keep the card. He just he just wants to reward you for hitting it. That's kind of cool. Post Malone. And last pack. Box 3, Chris Sale. So far, obviously, we haven't hit it. Clayton Kershaw. Santana, Carlos Santana. So this is box 4. Bob Feller. Oh, you know what? Please go over here. Before I get too far. Sean Doolittle. Paul Goldschmidt. Ichiro. That's my first Ichiro. Ernie Banks. Aaron Judge. Roberto Alomar. That's a card as a Blue Jay. He's got a relic card where he's a Oriole. Eddie Murray. Grandal. Yasmani Grandal. Ruby Falls. I'm going there. Couple days. Dwight Gooden. Sean Doolittle. Relic. Nationals. Aaron Judge, black border. Hank Aaron. Edwin Diaz. Dash Hound. Rowdy Tellez. Yeah. Mayumi Sato. Acuna, black border. Jose Ramirez. Sean Reed Foley. And Nomar Mazara for the Rangers. Miguel Cabrera. Sean Doolittle. Chris Bryant. J.A. Happ. This looks like a rip card. David Boat. Aroyd to 75. I would definitely rip the hell out of that one. Yeah, he disgusts me. Just, ugh. Absolutely disgusts me. Teddy Ballgame. Hillary Knight. Joey Gallo. Tino Martinez. It's a cool card. I like that. I like Tino. Oh no, I hate Braun. Oh my gosh. Beagle. Yeah, every time I pull a Braun card, you know, like a hit, I say he cheats. Every single time. Every single time. He is definitely worse than A Fraud, but not by like a lot. But definitely in the pecking order of douchery. Brandon Drury. Torrey Hunter. Yu Darvish. Giancarlo. Black border. Pastrana. Travis Pastrana. There's your guy. A and G back. Claiborne. So Scuba Tuba hits again. Non-baseball sports, Scuba Tuba. Roy Halladay. Right, yeah. Pettit handled it the exact right way. Apologize and move on, man. And everybody forgot about it. You know, I don't know how many people forgave him, but they forgot about it. You know, but Clemens, no. It's just got a lot of T's in it. Pettitte. Ichiro. See, in that card, he's in a Mariners uniform, but in his relic, he's in a Yankees uniform. George Springer. Kelly Jansen. Yeah, Braun just threw that guy under the bus. You know, tried to make it sound like that guy was lying on him and all kinds of shit. That's what I hated. You know, don't destroy somebody else's career because you got caught cheating. You know? That's the thing that I hated about Braun. Just hated it. Oh, that guy messed with the sample and he lied and oh. And then that caught his punk ass again. I was so happy. Aaron Judge. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I really like McGuire. I like McGuire a lot. I got to see McGuire hit number 70 in person. 66 through 70 I saw live. So, you know, I got a little special feeling for it. And he just wasn't such a jerk like Barry Bonds, you know? Bonds is just such a jerk. But as much as I like McGuire, I think the record is still 61. You know, the clean record is still 61. Not 70, not 73, 61. You know? Wow, that's a really nice hit right there. For the Astros, Nolan Ryan auto. Congratulations. That's fantastic. You were 10? I wasn't that much older. I was dating my wife. We were dating, and I was out of college, but just barely. Yep, I agree wholeheartedly. David Price. We were down here in Florida, and I told her, I was like, I'd really like to go on a trip because I feel like McGuire and Sosa, they're making history, and I want to see it. They had both already hit 61, but I had to decide which one I thought was going to set the record, Was it going to be McGuire or was it going to be Sosa, who had came on hot in June? He had 20 home runs in June to catch up to McGuire anyway. So at the time, McGuire still had a slight lead, and there were still tickets available for the last homestand, which was against the Expos. They were playing the Expos in St. Louis. And so I told her, I was like, I'd really like to go. Phil Rizzuto, no number. That's a nice card for the Yankees. I told her I'd really like to go, but I could only afford to do one. So I was like, let's go to St. Louis and see what happens. So we fly out to St. Louis to see the last 4 games. And while we're there, Sosa passes McGuire. Yep. Summer of 99. Sosa passes McGuire. And I was like, son of a gun. I picked the wrong one, I'm not going to be able to see the record holder, So, but I was still happy I got to see McGuire. So that day he tied Sosa, and then he pulled away and just destroyed him. The last 2 games he hit 4 home runs. Quinn. So this is the card for, this goes to Jackal. Jackal 726. Yeah, he had corked his bat, but I don't know if he had necessarily done it that year. He had a rough patch when he got caught corking. But, he and McGuire were both on steroids, Jackal 726. Nice relic. Sosa's the guy that looks white now. He looks absolutely white. It's kind of creepy. David Dahl. But he was a lot of fun, too. I mean, that was pretty incredible what he did that year. Siberian Husky. And he's the only guy to hit 63 times. Scapos. Let's go. Scapos. Jordan Hicks. Oberst. Adrian, no, Juan Gonzalez, sorry. Saul Gonzalez, just assumed it was Adrian. Yeah, he was in the chat room earlier tonight. JD Martinez, black border. He was in the chat. He doesn't join too many of my breaks, but he joined this one. Lester, John Lester, for the Cubs. All right, guys, so halfway. Yeah, he was just in the chat. I mean, I'm sure he's asleep now, but he was in the chat. Let's see, probably around midnight or so my time. It's almost 4 a.m. here, so it was a while ago. Max Scherzer. I'll be breaking tomorrow and probably Sunday, and I think he's in both of those breaks too, so he might be back. In the next case, he's got some good spots. He's got the baseball. And this one, he's got non-sports at the end. He's got some good spots coming up tonight. Yeah. Yeah, M. John at GT. Sure. Hader. Josh Hader. He posts a lot on Blowout, and he's also on Net 54. Profar, Jerkson Profar. Josh Hader. Wow, look at that. Jeff Backwell. Eddie Murray. That's crazy. Another big Astros hit. Yeah, there's definitely weird people on this one. Ottavino. A lot of good people on there too, though. Dan Rather. Urias, but it's damaged. Dylan Cousins. AJ Pollock, A&G back. Otani. Castellanos. Josh Donaldson. Oh, look at that. Sato. It's a nice card. Let's see here. Non-sports 7 through 9. XLB. Probably a really good card because a lot of the living set guys will go after that one. Begonias. Weirmeyer? Weirmerainer. Sorry. Weirmerainer? I don't know how to say that name. Gary Carter. Herrera. Ichiro. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. Red back for the Twins. Nice card. Bernese Mountain Dog. Gleyber Torres. Mookie Betts. Yeah, that's pretty much what this was. Lawrence Rocks. You know, have boxers and hockey players. And Juan Soto. Porcello. All right, box 8 coming up. Jose Altuve. Uh-oh. Hot box. I just like looking for the Cody Allen for the Angels. No number. So I think that's 3 of those. Maybe not. I just want to pull out the rookies from this. I think this is a cool set, man. Justin Turner. Dale Murphy. That happens every year. I think it's just people who don't understand the set, you know? Graham Elliott. Graham Elliott, that also goes to XLB. It's my first Graham Elliott. This is my first Sato, too, actually. Griffey Jr. A&G back. Whoa. Whoa. I think we just hit a monster hit. I think we just hit a monster hit. Monster hit. Holy shit. William Tell's crossbow. I know what you're thinking, right? That's stupid. That is a monster hit right there. That is so awesome. Graham Elliott, he's on a lot of the cook shows. He was on the one with Gordon Ramsay. I think they have no choice because they have to do a certain amount, you know? Let me see if Ginter, William Tell. Let's see if this shows up anything. Oh, nah, there's too many of them, I guess. There, I see 2. But I only see two, so that helps. Um, let's see if any have sold. That'll tell you. Oh man, they're going cheap. Damn. Way, way, way too cheap, I think. Never mind. It's not as cool as I thought it was. Oh well. I thought it was more like hundreds instead of dozens of dollars. You know what I mean? I know one year I hit something like part of the mummy, and it went for hundreds of dollars. I thought this would be the same, but I guess not. Too bad. Not that crazy, I guess. A boxer. Justin Verlander. No, I agree. They don't have to make it any better. Dylan Cousins, because what else are you gonna do? You know, I think you're exactly right. Babe Ruth, and an extra bonus mini. Tatis, we did hit one of the rookies. I feel a little better. Charlie Morton. And another one, Guerrero. Scherzer. And last hot box pack. Yeah, I agree. Carton. All right, guys, so that's it for the hot box. We're on to box 9. Box 9. This is the last box for XLB to get the 5K bonus. Victoria Falls. Billy Hamilton. Billy Hamilton again. One is an AG back, and the other one is not an AG back. The 90 top set, that one, they had competition in 90, but yeah, it was 1990. That one was crazy. What year was it that Fleer was bright yellow? I know they were that weird blue in 87. Adrian Beltre. Nice card, Adrian Beltre. Definitely a Hall of Famer. Not yet, but he'll get there. For the Rangers. Chris Sale, black border. Iguaza Falls. Yeah, I think it was 91. I think it was 91 Fleer. That ugly yellow. Trey Turner. Bregman. Luke Voigt. Mike Piazza. Yeah. Yeah, that was a horrible set. Corgi. Nimmo. Toe wrestling. Blech. Drury. Darryl Strawberry. Josh Bell, Pirates. I think there's one more hit in here. Orbist. Black border. Giancarlo Stanton. Elvis Andrews. Dansby Swanson. Luis Gonzalez. Evan Longoria for the Giants. Tony Gwynn. Tasmanian language. And last pack, box 9. Okay. 3 boxes ago, case 5. We're still doing case 6, so, you know, 4:11 in the morning. Ain't going nowhere. Okay, sorry. Mason Cox's brother was asking about his cards on Twitter, so I was just replying to him. Which one? Who are we talking about? Otani? I want to hit that triple relic, the triple rip card. Oh, Strawberry. I think Lenny Dykstra did get arrested recently, but I thought it was Dwight Gooden that got busted. Wasn't it Dwight Gooden driving while intoxicated with cocaine in the car, something like that. French Bulldog. I thought it was good and not strawberry. Dykstra, definitely. I remember he was in all kinds of trouble. Todd Helton. I forget who it is that Dykstra always is always fighting. Some player. Hey, Hall of Famer Rod Carew. This card's toast. Look at this. It's missing a corner and everything. That's funny. This card's toast. Look at this. It's going to show it to you, I swear. Any second now, it's going to totally... There it is. Look at that. It looks like a rat got to it. Looks like a rat got it. Jeez. And then this corner's... I think that probably got caught in the crimp. That looks like a crimp. I'm tossing it anyway. But we also got this bad boy. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. It's 37 of 50 for the Twins. I would still rip this one, though. I don't think this one has any kind of crazy value. I would rip it. Rip it. Yeah. Yeah, we call that the picket fence variation. I had one graded one time, and I think Beckett. Yeah, Beckett, and they gave it a 4. They were not very understanding. This Barrios card's toast too. Okay, moving on. Tom Seaver, black border. Yeah, I would rip it unless... Well, there's some that are just... They're just more valuable than what they, probably are going to hold. If it's a 50 or a 75, I would rip it for the most part. Unless it's, a hot rookie or something like that. I would rip it. But if it's a 25 or lower, there's some like the 5. There's some really... Then those I don't think I would rip. But if it was a dual rip, I would rip that. Anyway, I would, Scooter. Narragansett, a language. One of one, you're ripping it. That is brave, my friend. That is brave. Emily Jansen. Barrios. Sin. Let's see. Okay, so we're on the last one. So this goes to M. John. M. John at GT. Professional poker player. Knight, I would just hate to rip one of the, one of the 101s, 5, 25 that, would sell for good money. And then I get a mini that, doesn't sell for good money. You know what I mean? That's just what I would hate. The egg, a black bordered egg. Whatever. Puig. Yasiel Puig. But that card, I would definitely rip that card. To 50? Heck yeah. Max Scherzer. Lawrence Rocks. Luke Voigt. Didi Gregorius for the Yankees. Derek Rodriguez. Chipper Jones. Marcell Ozuna. JD Martinez. Corgi. Flaherty. Canseco Mini. A and G back. Mike Piazza. Ozzy Albies. Braves. Oriental Poppy. Didi Gregorius. Very nice. AJ Andrews. Auto. This is a non-baseball sport and it goes to Craney. Nice hit. Merrifield. Brian Dozier. Phil Rizzuto. Yeah, a whole nother case. Yeah, they take over an hour. Chris Bryant, and that's just only showing the hits and the minis. And you got to show the minis because, you know, the back of the mini is how you know it's valuable or not. Most of the time, you know, so you've got to be able to stop and show that so they can see if it's a red back or a no number. I mean, technically they couldn't really see it, the no number, but we've hit 2 every case, so. In order to show that it's a no number, I really got to stop, pause, and let it focus in, but you know, otherwise. But that's all I'm really doing. And it's still Chance Adams mini. Boxer. Look at that. The mini stuck to the back of this one. Comedian, Ray Butcher. So that goes to M. John. Probably still another hit in this box. Well, the wood is the 1 of 1, and then there's a metal that's to 3, and then there's a stained glass. Those are to 25, and then these no numbers. Those are the next rare. There's 2 of those a case. There's 1 of these a case. And then you pretty much hit these just, you know, if you're just crazy, stupid, lucky. We've got 2 in 5 cases, which is a lot. The no numbers, there's probably 50 of those. That's my guess, 50 of them. Javier Baez. And the reason I say that is because we hit 1 red a case, and the red's to 25, and we hit 2 no numbers a case, so I figure those are about 50. Alonso, you know, it rings true, so it's probably right. Pretty close, anyway. Daniel Murphy. They're not stamped. They're handwritten, 1 of 1 on the back of the woods. Donnie Baseball, A&G bag. That's what was missing last year in the Ginter. They just never showed up. Here's another no number. Tino Martinez. Nice for the Yankees. Yankees had a good case. Yankees and the Pedroia and Rhys Hoskins. Yankees and the Astros. Astros have had probably a better case. Although that 1 of 1 wood will sell for quite a bit of money. But I don't know if it'll sell for more than the Nolan Ryan and Jeff Bagwell autos. It might, though. It really might. All right, last box. Case 5. Christian Yelich. All right, guys, this is it right here. Then we'll do another one. No, I don't know. And they're definitely not perfect. Here, I'll show you. English Bulldog. Look at the back of this one. You know, that's definitely not perfect, you know. But, whatever. I think stamping them would look a lot better, but what do I know? They write on the back of the red, too. Same thing. They write to 25 on the back of the red. DeJong. Probably. It's hard to say. You know, that one of one Wood Andujar. I don't know. You know, but yeah, I think you're probably right. Babe Ruth and Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Chris Bryant. Yu Darvish. Mike Trout, black border. And Rick Ankiel. Wow. I have not seen a Rick Ankiel auto in a long time. That's crazy. Cardinals. Okay, sure. Well, they stamp some of them. That's the thing. Some of the minis they do stamp. So, you know, I don't know. Bo Jackson, black border. Niagara Falls. Max Muncy, A and G back. Lorenzo King. Phil Niekro. Golden Retriever. Jeff Bagwell. Arizona Diamondbacks. She's a minor league manager for the D-backs. Oh, yeah. A lot of people build them, man. Johnny Bench, A and G, so they're going to get the A and G back. They're going to get the minis. It's a tough set, but that's kind of, I think that's why they do it, you know. Darryl Strawberry. Loretta Claiborne. Is Harmon Killebrew, black border. Carl Yastrzemski. Juan Gonzalez, A and G back. Felipe Vasquez. Edwin Diaz. And last hit, Sean Newcomb for the Braves. All right, guys. Let me clean it up for you. Do a recap. All right, so in the minis, we've got Tino Martinez, no number. Jordan Hicks, no number. Fernando Tatis, black border rookie. Hall of Famer Rod Carew, redback, Brooklyn redback. Cody Allen, no number. One of the no numbers came in the hot box. Phil Rizzuto, no number. That's a lot of no numbers. I've never hit that many in one case. And a Wood Mini, 1 of 1, Miguel Andujar. Nice card. Perfectly stamped, 1 of 1 with blue ink. Whatever. All right. Then we have Sean Newcomb for the Braves. Jansen, D-backs general manager. Rick Ankiel, Cardinals. Tony Gwynn, Padres. Rhys Hoskins, Phillies. Butcher, comedian. AJ Andrews, softball player, right? Softball? Yeah. Ozzy Albies. Didi Gregorius. Sin, the poker player. It's a sin. Hall of Famer Rod Carew. He single-handedly made the Twins. Evan Longoria. Josh Bell. Adrian Beltre for the Rangers. Hotbox Vladdy rookie. Hotbox Tatis rookie. Dylan Cousins auto for the Phillies. Matt Carpenter. William Tell's crossbow. I thought this would be selling for, you know, a couple hundred, but instead it's selling for a few dozens. But, you know, whatever. Graham Elliott. Mookie Betts. Sato. Living set artist. Sato. Jeff Bagwell for the Astros. 8 of 25. John Lester. Quinn. He's a musician. That goes to Jackal. Nolan Ryan for the Astros. How about that? That's probably the best hit. I think it's in between that and the Wood Mini, but it's probably Nolan Ryan. Albert Almora. It's just hard to tell sometimes with this set, you know. Claiborne for Scuba Tuba. And a rip card, Aroyd. I would rip it because I hate Aroyd. So, I mean, you know, worst case scenario, you end up with an Aroyd card. You know, best case scenario, you don't end up with an Aroyd card. I think that's why I would do it. Nomar Mazara, Sean Doolittle, Ichiro for the Yankees. His other cards are Seattle. Chris Sale, Red Sox. Schusterman, whatever. Mike Trout. Scott Kingery. Chris Davis. Corbin Burns for the Brewers. Rosario. Ahmed Rosario. And then Scuba Tuba got the Mason Cox hot box. It's hard to say that without, you know, sounding dirty, but it's Mason Cox hot box. Scuba Tuba, his brother, Nolan Cox, actually asked if he could purchase these cards. So you can find him at Twitter at Nolan Cox. So, okay. And that is the case. It was a good case. I thought it was a good case, especially for the Astros. But good case. A lot of cool stuff in there anyway. All right, guys, let me save your video. We're going to do the next case.